In the annals of automotive history, few names spark the imagination like that of John DeLorean. Visionary, rebel, maverick, a man whose dreams redefined an era and whose legacy continues to inspire. Born in the tumult of Detroit's roaring factories during the Great Depression, his father, Zachary DeLorean, was a Romanian immigrant who worked in a factory, and his mother, Catherine Pribach, was of Hungarian descent. John was the eldest of four sons, and his upbringing in the industrial landscape of Detroit would profoundly shape his interests and career. Growing up during the Great Depression, DeLorean faced economic hardships that marked his early life. Despite these challenges, he was a gifted student, particularly excelling in mathematics and science. He graduated from high school and initially started working at Chrysler, where he was exposed to the automotive industry. But his academic ambitions led him to further his education. John DeLorean rose from the concrete jungle to engineer some of the most iconic cars in America. His brilliance was evident early on, mastering complex mathematics and dreaming up future innovations. John DeLorean pursued higher education at the Lawrence Institute of Technology, now Lawrence Technological University, in Southfield, Michigan, where he earned a degree in industrial engineering. His keen interest in automotive design and engineering was evident from his college days, and after completing his degree, he decided to further enhance his knowledge by studying automotive engineering at the Chrysler Institute. He later obtained a Master of Science degree in automotive engineering and attended the University of Michigan for business studies, receiving a Master of Business Administration. From his early 20s, DeLorean's interest in cars turned professional. He started his career at Chrysler, but soon moved to Packard Motors, where he quickly advanced due to his innovative approach to engineering. However, it was his tenure at General Motors, GM, that made him a prominent figure in the automotive industry. At General Motors, DeLorean's genius found its first true home, driving the creation of the GTO and igniting the muscle car era. At GM, he became a division head and was influential in developing several successful vehicles, including the Pontiac GTO, which is often credited as the first muscle car. Former GM executive, John was not just building cars, he was crafting a revolution in American auto design. Throughout his career, DeLorean was known for his charismatic and flamboyant personality. He was not just a gifted engineer, but also a shrewd businessman and marketer. His lifestyle reflected his success with a penchant for celebrity company, high fashion, and luxury. However, his ambition also led him to take significant risk. The corporate walls of General Motors could not contain his ambitions. In 1973, DeLorean turned his back on the empire, driven to start a revolution of his own. He wasn't just leaving GM, he was setting out to build the future. His vision was to create a futuristic, ethical, and safety-oriented sports car, which culminated in the creation of the DeLorean DMC-12. The DeLorean DMC-12, with its stainless steel skin and futuristic gull-wing doors, was meant to be the pinnacle of automotive innovation. Despite the innovative design of the DMC-12, the company faced numerous challenges. As financial clouds gathered, DeLorean found himself ensnared in a desperate bid for survival that led to a notorious drug trafficking sting. By 1982, the DeLorean Motor Company was in severe financial distress. Production had been plagued by quality issues, and the company was struggling to stay afloat amid rising debts. In a desperate bid to obtain quick funding to save his company, DeLorean became involved in a scheme that he was led to believe could yield a significant financial return quickly. The case against John DeLorean stemmed from a sting operation conducted by the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, and the Drug Enforcement Administration, DEA. DeLorean was targeted in a government-orchestrated narcotics trafficking operation, where undercover agents and informants played pivotal roles. The operation involved an informant, James Hoffman, a convicted drug trafficker who had previously known DeLorean. Hoffman approached DeLorean with a proposition to finance a large-scale cocaine trafficking operation. Unbeknownst to DeLorean, Hoffman was cooperating with the FBI in an attempt to reduce his own legal penalties from earlier charges. DeLorean was arrested in October 1982 after he was recorded on tape discussing the drug deal, which was purported to involve approximately 55 pounds, 25 kilograms, of cocaine, valued at about $24 million, The deal was supposed to provide DeLorean with a quick $17 million. He was charged with conspiracy to obtain and distribute $24 million worth of cocaine. During the trial, DeLorean's defense argued that he was a victim of entrapment by the federal government. His legal team contended that he was improperly induced by the FBI's informant to engage in the drug deal, a scheme he would not have initiated or participated in on his own. They pointed out that DeLorean was in a vulnerable financial state, desperate to find funding for his faltering company, which the informants exploited. In August 1984, John DeLorean was acquitted of all charges, with the jury accepting his defense of entrapment. The court ruled that the government's informants had indeed acted improperly by inducing a law-abiding citizen to commit an illegal act that he would not have otherwise considered. Despite his acquittal, the trial had a lasting impact on DeLorean's reputation and his professional career. His automotive company never recovered, and the DeLorean Motor Company soon went into liquidation. The public trial and his financial struggles left a permanent mark on his public image and personal life. Though the DeLorean Motor Company closed doors, the DMC-12 became a cultural icon, immortalized on the silver screen and cherished by collectors. John DeLorean's innovative ideas and vision for the automotive industry, emphasizing futuristic design, use of novel materials, and consumer-focused features, have echoed through the industry long after the end of his own company. While no direct lineage of his technology was adopted, several modern automotive trends and vehicles reflect the spirit of his ideas. Tesla Model X features falcon wing doors, reminiscent of the gull wing doors on the DeLorean DMC-12. Tesla's focus on innovative materials and advanced technology in consumer cars aligns with DeLorean's vision of the future of automobility. Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG featured gull wing doors, a direct nod to the iconic design element that was popularized by the DMC-12. The use of cutting-edge materials and technology also follows in the footsteps of DeLorean's approach. BMW's i8 hybrid sports car uses lightweight materials like carbon fiber reinforced polymer, much like DeLorean's interest in lightweight stainless steel. Its design ethos of sustainability combined with luxury and performance captures elements of DeLorean's original intentions. Lotus Evija represents the type of forward-thinking technology that DeLorean aimed to incorporate. Lotus, which helped engineer the original DMC-12 chassis, continues to innovate with lightweight structures and advanced aerodynamics. Apter solar electric vehicle focus on ultra-efficient, solar-powered vehicles with unique futuristic designs reflects DeLorean's ethos of breaking conventional automotive boundaries for efficiency and design. John DeLorean's influence is more thematic and inspirational rather than direct. His push for innovation, especially in terms of design aesthetics and the use of non-traditional materials, laid a groundwork that can be seen in today's emphasis on sustainability, safety, and consumer orientation in the automotive industry. The legacy of his design choices, like the gull wing doors, continues to be a symbol of automotive innovation and luxury, captivating the imagination of car enthusiasts and designers alike. John DeLorean dreamed of the future, and in many ways that future is now. John DeLorean's life was a testament to the power of innovation and the spirit of the dreamer. John Zachary DeLorean's story is one of audacity, innovation, and the relentless pursuit of a dream framed against the backdrop of the 20th century American automotive industry. His life, which spanned from January 6, 1925 to March 19, 2005, is a riveting tale of ambition, scandal, and legacy, elements that continue to influence the auto world and beyond. In the face of adversity, his vision of the future continues to inspire generations, proving that a dream, no matter the obstacles, can leave a legacy that endures.